I think everyone has its own story and there is no perfect method at all. So every method had a certain probability. The method is just a tool for you to build your own trading system. There are a lot of elements that have to study about.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another TFT interview. Today I'm joined by Sa, who comes all the way from Vietnam and has more than 6 years of trading experience. Welcome, Sa.
Yeah, hi.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Glad to hear that. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you into trading?
Yeah, first, thank you for having me here today.
It's my pleasure.
I'm Xiang and I'm from Vietnam. So I've been into trading since like 2017, starting with Bitcoin. So as first I got into trading just like everyone else is to make some extra money.
Yeah.
But it's never been easy with trading at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I blew up an account of $10K right at the first month of trading.
Oh.
And that was really, really shocked to me at that moment. Yeah. So after that incident, I began to make research and study more about trading. And I think a lot about the amazing lifestyle that trading can bring to me.
Yeah.
And it's not easy at all. It took me a lot of time and effort, but I'm glad that I made the journey. And here I am, a full-time trader, and now I'm funded with you guys.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. And can you tell me a little bit about the learning curve? Like, did you have any mentors? Did you learn everything by yourself? How was the learning process?
Yeah, initially, just like everyone else, I've been searching for the knowledge on the internet. Look for some local communities in Vietnam to learn from them. Yeah, I still remember the roadmap of my methodology. Yeah, first I traded support and resistance and trend line.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, it was indicators like for 34 and 89 EMA. You know that? Yeah. And RSI. Yeah. So the price action appear and it bring me a lot of inspiration because at that time I feel like I can trade with the simplest way. And I don't have to use the indicators anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's totally clean chart. Yeah. So, however, this is the most the time that I struggling the most. Yeah, it took me about 2 years, and I still cannot control. I cannot master the method. And finally, SMC, smart money concept, and supply demand was game changing for me. Yeah, I was really impressive by the way SMC explains the price. Yeah, so I make a lot of research. I think I watch almost every videos of all the popular SMC course in the internet, just like Phantom Trading, Vertex, Precision Market, Hustle Trading, a little bit of ICT. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. So I should have no mentor at all, just by myself.
So everything from YouTube.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, but Black Squatch from the Phantom Trading is the one that inspired me in my trading journey. Yeah, his content is really amazing. Yeah, not by the way he explained the price, but the most important thing is that he talks a lot about the psychology and the way he builds the consistency.
Yeah. So how long time did it take you to become profitable?
I guess it's about 2 years when I start digging deeper in the SMC smart money concept. 2 years.
Yeah. So for how long have you been trading SMC?
I think it's in the end of 2019.
Okay. So you've been quite early into, because they are very popular now, but at the beginning, I don't think they were as popular as they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So what was the biggest like eye-opening moment in your trading journey? Like, what was the biggest aha moment when you kind of understood what kind of business it is and how to deal with it?
I think the most eye-open moment for me is when I find out that the pricing is not going up and down and just in two way. Sometimes because I just focus on one direction.
Yeah.
The pro trend move. Yeah. That's this when I know where is the most high probability setup for me.
Yeah.
This is a moment because when we use LMC, it's like we spend too much time on the lower time frame like M1, M3, M5, but actually the price does not have to play within the lower time frame. We skip too much time to make the higher time frame analysis to get the right side of the market. Yeah.
And was it hard for you to kind of to filter out what you would like to use from all this content on YouTube? Because you mentioned that you have watched like a lot of content on YouTube. Was it like you watched only SMC courses, and was there any like similarity between them, or of course there was a lot of similarity, but was it there any difference between those courses, even though it was like a similar concept?
Yeah, I have no choices. I read them all. I watched them all. Yeah, and then I found the black squat and phantom trading is a 50 best, so I choose it and I follow it. Yeah.
And what did you struggle with the most, and how did you overcome those struggles? Like, what was the hardest part in the whole trading journey?
I think the most difficult part is when I don't realize that the methods is just a little part of a personal trading system. For sure, we have a lot thing we need to do for the personal trading system, like risk management, capital management, psychology. Yeah. So in the end, I until now I find all the methods had a certain probability, and all the method will work. Not just like LMC is best, pricing is best, or indicator is best. Every method is we can use any method for trading. Yeah. Just how you manage your risk management, how you know your personal trading system. How well you know the personal trading. You have to know where the risk is. Is when that's the eyes open for me also. Yeah.
So do you journal your trades and your psychology?
I do the trade diary. Yeah, weekly. Yeah, because it's a good way for me to collect the data. The most important thing is to know where your risk is in your personal trading system is to collect the data by testing and doing the trading diary, trading journal.
Yeah. And do you also journal your emotions or
actually,
only the trades?
By now, almost at the trade. Not by the emotional. Because I think I'm always happy. I'm not so sad when I lose some money, or I'm not too happy when I earn some money. I think that's a good part of me.
And what trading style do you have? Are you a day trader, scalper?
I think I'm into a day trader. Yeah.
And how did you try other styles, or you found like you've been just day trading all the time? Did you try swing trading and scalping before? And how did you decide to stick to intraday trading?
Yeah, I'm most of trade are executed in Europe, because in Vietnam timeline, the Europe session is fixed my local timeline. Yeah, it starts in the 2 p.m. local timeline. So in the morning, I'm totally free, and I often use that time to go to the coffee shop, make plan for the session. Sometimes I make the content for the community. And when the trading session starts in the afternoon, I spend 2 to 3 hours. That's all for my day. So after that, I spend my time for sports, for my family. Yeah,
that's amazing. And you mentioned that you're a trading mentor. Yeah. Do you? Yeah. What would you say is the difference between the successful students that you have and the ones that are struggling to make it?
Yeah, it's about the how well they understand their personal trading system, and how they understand that the most important thing is about the risk management. Because one of my best student, he passed FTMO MFF in the March, and he's now taking challenge with TFT, and I think he will be done well. Yeah,
that's amazing. And how did you find TFT, and how was your experience with us?
I find you on the YouTube. It's like an interview videos just like this. Yeah. So I almost funded by FTO and FF. So I start making research on TFT, and I saw all the things you have done with the community, the social channel, the promotion. All is very well and professional. So I take a shot, and now I get payout, and I'm here with you.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's great. Can you share your screen and show us how you analyze the charts, and maybe an example of a trade that you took?
Yeah, of course. So I can give you an example how I trade with a gold. Yeah. We have at that time we have a forest break structure right here. So for the expectational up, we got a break of structure is we expect for a pullback. So at the moment we can try to keep buying until we get a stop loss, and when you get stop loss, we can expect there is a pullback move would come into the market. So at the time, I would like to go to the M15 price. M15 to what the price right here. So in M15 we see that price making a minor structure in the after the break of structure. So the demand get respect and keep pushing price higher. So eventually this demand zone. Here another demand zone. Demand zone failing. We see demand zone failing. We see that demand give a reaction. It puts price higher, but eventually supply holding the price. The zone of supply holding the price and push it back and fail the demand zone. So why it give reaction? It build a flip zone. Actually, this reaction come from this demand zone. Here is the reaction before it fell. Okay. So it gave us a flip zone, and now we have a new range of trading. So when price come back to the flip zone, we have the same story happen again. Here, supply. When price come to this level of supply, it's hold price and it push it down. Demand keep falling. So at that time, we see the same story again. Price push back to the premium zone of this leg, and supply is in control and demand falling. We got a supply chain, so this is a very good entry for me.
So you want to see like a confirmation of a couple of demand zones failing when you want to short, correctly?
Yeah, exactly. I want to see the supply is fully in control, and I need to see the demand is falling. It should give the reaction. So the reaction should be a part of supply chain, or sometimes it be the liquidity for it to sweep the liquidity, and it fell the demand. So this should be a good entry for me. So where I target, I can put the stop loss here, or sometimes I put this for a safer stop loss. So the important safest target for me is this low right here. And I know all forex and daily is so bullish. It's all bullish. So I know that the risk for me for in the counter trend is that the pro trend move can come at any time. So I should take the profit as soon as possible. That's okay. So you can see the price keep breaking the low, and it fell to close body below this. So the new trading range for me is still from this high to this low. This is not a breakup structure. Actually, it is a substructure, but it's not a fully breakup structure. So this is still my trading range. So we can see the story happen again. Price come right back into this supply zone.
Yeah.
A part of previous supply chain, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's see the pricing right here. We got the demand zone from this inside bar. This is a valid demand zone. Visible on this time frame. It's happened again. Price holding, supply holding price, and it gives a little reaction. Sell, buy to sell wick, and eventually the demand falling.
Yeah.
We got a very very clean entry right here, and again it break the low. So now I got a new trading range. Again, it come back to the premium zone of this range, and we see the same story happen again and again. Demand falling. It give a reaction. It give a little bit reaction from this doji candle.
Yeah.
And it sweep and it keep falling the demand zone.
Yeah.
So we got a very good entry right here after the sweep of liquidity. The target, as I said above, we are still in counter trend move. So the safest target should be the low right here. Yeah, that's a process until I get a stop loss somewhere right here.
Yeah.
It means that the trend is changing, and the pro trend move is back on stage. Yeah.
So
that's
what you so it's very simple. You're just looking to sell in a premium, and you just wait for when you're selling, you just wait for the demand zone to fail in order to enter, and and vice versa when you want to buy. Do you only trade gold, or you trade other instruments as well?
Yeah, I trade gold and instrument as well. I almost focus on gold, EU, AU, and GU. Yeah.
And do you have exactly the same strategy for all of them?
Yeah, of course. I share the concept, but the story, they will build their own story. Yeah, that's how I mentored them, because someone is very good at trading the counter trend move. Some is very good at the low time frame entry. Some is good at the pro trend move, continuation trade.
Yeah.
But I should get them to trade the continuation trade when pro trend move come in.
Yeah. And how do you manage? Do you take partials, and do you put your stop loss to break even?
Yeah, of course. I just like for example, for this trade, when it break the low that caused my entry, I would take it to the break even. Yeah, and sometimes I partial at some kind of level, just like this extreme demand zone. Yeah, because we never know if it will hold or it will be break. Yeah.
Okay, very simple. So you use you go from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. Do you use only 15 minutes to execute, or you drop even lower sometimes?
No, I use a top down. The daily and the forex is the most important time frame for me. Because the daily and the forex will give you the major direction of the pair. Yeah, because even in the M15 we get a bearish structure like this, but in forex we can see that it's all bullish, and we are just in the leg of forex, and the pro trend move, when it's coming, it will go very fast.
Yeah, that's true. Very simple approach.
Yeah.
Do you pay also attention on fundamentals? Like, do you trade fundamentals?
No, I don't trade news. I don't trade news. Yeah, because the funded account, I will try to hold it, not to just blow it. Yeah. And when the news come out, sometimes I trade the news with a little bit of my personal account. I do the whole account for the stop loss. That's the secret for the news trading. Yeah.
Okay, so you're risking the whole account.
Yeah, with it's just a small percentage of my whole account.
Yeah. I understand. And do you have any, like, how do you deal with the losing streak? Do you have any rules on when to stop when you're losing and when to stop when you like make profits, like certain targets?
Losing streak, right?
Yeah.
When I'm facing for me, the losing streak is the nature and it's a part of the game. But if I get 6 or 7 lost trades in a round, so there might be some problem with the system. So at that time, I often take a break for 1 or 2 sessions, stay away from the chart for some time, and I start in review my losses to figure out what is the reason. Yeah. Also, at that moment, I already lost money. So at that time, I keep myself thinking about how to protect the account, not to make quickly recover the losses. Yeah. So the only way to do it is to reduce the risk up the lose streak, like 50% or even 30% of usual risk. Yeah. And when you are back to the winning trade and you get back to your confidence, then you can return to your usual risk. That's how I deal with the losing streak.
And do you have any profit targets for the week, or you just try to adapt on the market conditions?
No, I just adapt to the market condition. No restriction for me. Yeah. As soon as
And do you trade the same way the challenges as you trade the funded account?
Yeah, of course I do.
Do you use the same risk management, or you do adjustments on the risk management when you trade the challenges?
In the challenge, I do a higher risk, just like 0.75. Yeah. In the funded account, I would try to use the 0.5. Yeah.
Okay. And what have you done to improve your psychology? Have you read any psychology books or maybe meditation, mindfulness techniques, breathing, like something like that?
Yeah, I play sports a lot. Yeah. I think if we spend a lot of time in the screen, we have a lot of headaches. So we should spend a certain time in a day for the chart only. Yeah. And then you should read more books. And I play sport after the chart time. It will relax my body and for me, it get easier in trading.
Yeah. It clears the head. And do you trade any specific session, or you trade when your setup is forming, like it doesn't matter which session it is, or you're just sticking to one session?
Most of my trades are executed in Europe, Europe session. But sometimes I found some nice setup when some pair like AJ, right? AJ, UJ, yeah. It is formed in the Asia session at daily or forex supply or demand zone, so I can take it.
And what are your goals in the future with trading and in general in life? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
My first goal in this year and next year is to get the full account of TFT and some of other platforms. Yeah, that's my goals. Yeah,
that's amazing.
I don't want to look too far. Just 2 years.
You just plan on short term, taking small steps.
Just short.
And what advice would you give to new traders that are just getting started?
I think everyone has his own story, and there is no perfect method at all. So every method had a certain probability. The method is just a tool for you to build your own trading system. And there are a lot of elements that have to study about. It's risk management, it's capital management, it's using the compound interest compound interest is one of the most important element in a good system, in my opinion. The new trader should learn about it. We should reduce our risk when we lose, and we should increase our risk when we win. That's my advice.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you have another source of income, or you have only trading as an only source of income?
Yeah, actually, I have some income from my investment from the real estate and the cryptocurrency.
Okay. And so how do you think that it's important to have another source of income so that you can have better results with trading?
Yeah, you have to. If you want to be a full-time trader, first you have to have at least the expenses for living in about 2 to 3 years. Then after that, you have the comfort to become a full-time trader. Yeah, because the pressure, if you don't have any source of other income, that's affect the result of the trading very much.
Yeah.
I know that feeling before. Yeah, I tried to quit my job. Before, so the trading did not go well, and it's really difficult.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Feeling the pressure of having to make profits is gonna just make you perform worse on the chart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any last words that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I hope that everyone will successfully build their own stories and don't rush the process. Focusing on the be patient and keep trying. Studying every day. Focusing on the skills, and the money will come consequently. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, good thing take time. Yeah, I think
that's true. There is no quick process.
Yeah.
We should put the effort. Otherwise, there are no shortcuts for things that are good.
Yeah. But if you commit yourself, and the rewards from trading is really, really amazing. Not only the money, but you will find out more about yourself and about the lifestyle.
Yeah.
I found that in the trading lifestyle.
Yeah. How do you think that trading changed your life and your personality? Like what did you realize about yourself after you started trading?
Yeah, after started trading as a full-time trader, yeah, I have a lot of time to do my other business. Yeah, just like I spend more time for my family. I spend more time for the other my my favorite habit. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, hobbies. Yeah, that's amazing.
Hobbies. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your time and being here and sharing your experience with us. It's been a pleasure to host you, and I wish you best of luck with your goals. And hope to have a follow-up when you reach the maximum allocation with us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you too. To all of you watching, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't done that yet, and show us some love in the comments down below. Trade safe, and until next time.